So today we're going to dive into a song that does something pretty amazing. It takes two different languages, Te Reo Māori and English, and doesn't just put them next to each other, it actually weaves them together to create one single, really powerful message about connection.
Right at the very heart of this song, there's this one phrase, and you hear it over and over again, almost like a mantra. It's the anchor for the whole entire piece. But what does it actually mean? And what gives it so much weight in the song?
To really get what this song is all about, we have to start with its Maori foundation. See, this phrase isn't just another lyric, it's the constant, grounding refrain that gives the whole thing its soul. And the meaning, it's incredibly direct and, honestly, pretty profound. Te Kotahitanga me te Aroha translates perfectly to the song's English title, Harmony and Love. There's no hidden meaning or complicated metaphor here, just a pure, simple statement about two of the most powerful ideas we have.
Now, what's so cool here is how you can see the song's main idea existing perfectly and equally in both languages. It's not like one language is trying to explain the other. No, it's about both of them expressing the exact same essential feeling, side by side in perfect balance.
Okay, so how do the English lyrics build on that? Well, instead of just repeating the translation over and over, the English verses start to paint a picture. They add all this texture and imagery to that core idea that the Māori refrain sets up. The lyrics do this using some really beautiful imagery. They talk about invisible threads, natural beauty, and infinite balance. Now, these aren't literal translations of Kotahitanga or Aroha. They're more like poetic descriptions of what harmony and love actually feel like. They create this sense of a deep, peaceful interconnectedness. And this is where you can really see the song's brilliant structure. It's like a conversation. The Māori lyrics state this powerful central theme, and then the English lyrics respond by describing the world that theme creates. And it all just flows back and forth so seamlessly. So we've got this beautiful idea, right? Established in two languages. But so what? Is it just a nice thought to have, a passive observation? Or is the song actually asking something more from us?
And this is where the whole thing pivots. The song shifts from just describing a state of being, harmony and love, to an explicit invitation for all of us to actively take part in creating it.
And boom, there it is. The invitation, spelled out as clearly as you can get. This one single line completely transforms the song from a quiet reflection into a full-blown anthem. It becomes a mission statement. It's no longer just saying harmony and love exist. It's a call for us to go out and create it together. Okay, so now we can kind of zoom out and see the bigger purpose here. This careful, very intentional blend of two languages wasn't just some artistic choice. According to the source material, it was a decision that had a really clear and powerful goal behind it. So, the song is actually designed to do three things at once. First, it celebrates the heritage behind both languages. Second, it plays a really active part in revitalizing Te Reo Māori by putting it right at the center of the music. And third, it uses this blend to connect with a much wider, more diverse audience, inviting everyone to feel the message. So, when you boil it all down, the takeaway is that the bilingual nature of this piece is a very deliberate act of building a bridge. The music itself becomes the vehicle for cultural understanding and for unity. It's not just a performance, it's actually serving a function. And that brings us full circle, right back to the phrase where we started. But now it sounds different, doesn't it? We understand it not just as a lyric, but as a foundation, an invitation, and a goal. It really does encapsulate the entire purpose of the song. And all of this leaves us with a final, really big thought to chew on. If a song can take two totally distinct voices and weave them into this single, beautiful call for unity, what could that same principle do in our own lives? The message of Te Kotahitanga me te Aroha isn't just about music. It's a model for what we can build when we choose to bring our own different voices together in harmony.